Everyone. In this demo, I will be introducing you to the Pragma Edge B2B solution, that is Pragma Edge Community Manager. When we say Pragma Edge Community Manager, we deliver good. That means governance, onboarding, operations, and data. So when we say governance, PCM provides delegated administration and audit view of all changes that have been done on the system. And it provides faster onboarding, which provides flexibility at partner and at transaction level. When it comes to data, PCM can handle any kind of data and protocols, be it MFT or B2B. It can handle X12, flat files, EDI, XML, and high performance correlation functions. And PCM also provides a simplified interface for all capabilities and easily configurable business process and workflows. It also provides a capability to identify the root cause of errors. Now let's move on to the product demo. This is the screen for the Pragma Edge Community Manager. First, I'll start with the partner onboarding. So to onboard a trading partner, it's just this one screen that you see here, irrespective of what protocol you want to onboard your partner with. For example, you want to onboard your partner with an FTPS protocol. So you just have to give in your basic details like your host name, your port numbers, your in and out directories. And if you want the directories to be created in SI, you can do that from here by checking this checkbox. Or you can, if you want to create a user in SI, you can do that. Since it is an FTPS protocol, if you would like to add a certificate, you can choose a certificate from the list that has been already checked in into the Sterling Integrator, or you can simply upload a certificate from here. You can select a pooling interval, like how frequently you would want the files to be picked up from the directories. So irrespective of what protocol it is, you have just one screen to onboard your partner, be it mailbox or IBM WAN or AS2 or your SFG protocols. It's very simple to onboard your partner. Now, similar way of onboarding a trading partner, you can onboard an application as well. And onboarding an application is very similar to how you onboard a partner. It's just that you have to select a protocol and give in the details, and your application is onboarded. And for any organization, if you have 3 or 4 backend applications that you use, you don't have to onboard your application every time for each of your partners. You can just do it once and use the same for all your partners while you build a workflow. Next, we can go ahead and build a workflow once we have our partners onboarded. Say I have this particular partner, Acme partner, who I have just onboarded, and I have a backend application called App2. I can go ahead and build a workflow. Here, you can see that both inbound and outbound transactions are separated. You can specify transactions for both, and either you can do an MFT or a doc handling. For an MFT, you can specify any regular expressions as a file type based on a file naming conventions, or simply a file name. And for a doc handling, you can specify your document type, whether it's an X12 document or a flat file or an EDFAC document or an XML document. You can just simply give a document type, a transaction, a sender and a receiver ID, and then just add it. Your transaction is added. See, for example, we have one particular transactions. So once this transaction is being added, you can go ahead and build the business process. That means whenever you receive a file from this partner, what I would like to do with the file. That's where rules come into picture. Rules are nothing but your business process. Here, you don't have to write any single line of code. All you have to do to build a process is just do a drag and drop. For example, I would like to do a source file archive first whenever I receive a file from that particular customer. So I would just simply drag a rule, add a prefix to it, give an archive location, and then just save. That's it. My rule is added. Similar way, you can add in any rules. Most of the generic rules already come with the solution. Like you want to do a document split, or you want to do a PGP encrypt or decrypt, you want to do a translation, or you want to do an enveloping or de-enveloping. All this product is also integrated with ITXA. So all you have to do to do a translation is just give in your map name that is already been that has already been checked in into the ITXA. You just have to use it. So, and all your rules, no matter what rules you add, they'll just be processed in the same order that you add them here. In a similar way, you can add in as many transactions you want, and Once your workflow has been built, you can also track the activity. This is nothing but the audit. When we say governance, PCM provides complete visibility to every change that is being done to the system. Say for example, you already have your workflow built and your customers have been sending in files and the processing has been going all well. All of a sudden the processing doesn't happen, so you would like to know what changes have been done to the system or to the workflow. This is one place where you can track all those changes on what when was it changed, who changed it, and what exactly was changed. For example, if a map was changed or a rule was added or archive location was changed, so every single change will be recorded here, and you can just simply save the workflow. Now your workflow has been built. Now you can just simply activate your partner and then start building. And now you can just simply activate your partner and then you can start viewing the files coming in from the customer. So once your files start coming in, you will through file transfers, you will have a centralized place to track every single transaction in your system. For example, you can select based on a partner name, or you want to search based on a success or a failure. You want to search only an inbound transaction, or you want to search based on any protocol or a partner. So if it's small, to the smallest detail possible, you can actually filter your search in order to check for the transactions. Click on search. Here you'll be able to see when the file, what was the source file. If you want visibility to the file, you can just simply click on it and you can view the file.